Good morning, relaxers. How are you doing? And welcome to the Rise and Shine affirmations. It's Monday morning in Florida, and I want to give your Rise and Shine Monday morning affirmation. Today's affirmation is I will assert myself. What does it mean to assert yourself? It means that you will confidently and forcefully express your opinions, your needs, and rights without being aggressive or passive. Why is that important? It's so important to assert yourself because when you assert yourself, you set healthy boundaries. And we know that this world is full of other human beings, namely toxic ones, who want to perpetuate negativity. So you have to put up a literal wall. You have to put up the stop sign. It means that you have to set the boundary, healthy ones. What you like, what you don't like, what you won't allow, what is important to you. And why is that important, relaxers? Because if you do not assert yourself, if you do not tell people what you need, what you require, people think that you'll fall for anything. And many of us have been gullible in the past and just allow people to do whatever they wanted to us. So in this season, we're going to assert ourselves. We will speak up for ourselves. And that's why today's Monday morning affirmation is I will assert myself. It means I will stand up for myself. I will stand up and say what I want. Not because you are going to expect for people to validate you or support you. You are setting those boundaries and standing up for yourself confidently because you are confident. And when you are confident in yourself, you will self-heal and self-protect. Why is that important as human beings? As human beings, it's important to assert yourself, to be confident, to know your worth, because many people do not know theirs, and they will pour and spew out their negativity and their hatred and their anger. And that's why this motivation, that's why this thought of the day and this affirmation is to assert yourself wherever you see fit. So if what you need is to assert yourself financially, then that's what you need to do. Or is it asserting yourself with setting boundaries with relatives or coworkers, your children, on social media? It can apply to so many things, but we must assert ourselves and speak up for ourselves. Now, another thing that's important in asserting ourselves is making sure that we ensure our voice is heard. Not that people are going to listen, but you have to assert yourself and tell people confidently this is the way that it's going to be. Why is that important, relaxers? Because if you do not insert yourself and tell people how things are going to be, people will try to control you, limit you, puppet you, control you, try to get in your head. It's all about your personal courage, your strength, knowing who you are. And that sort of self-awareness is vital. So today, relaxers, I want you to assert yourself. Go forward with your day. Asserting confidently, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I am intelligent. I am confident. I love myself and I will take care of me. When we do that, we build our self esteem and we reduce anxiety. Now, we can't ever remove anxiety because we're human beings and there's many things that we can be anxious about. Bills, personal issues, other people, past issues, maybe from childhood trauma or abuse and etc. There's many things that we can be anxious about. But what's important is that we understand that I am in control of what I think about myself. And that is definitely a superpower. It's a superpower to be able to confidently assert ourselves and say, regardless of my situation, regardless of what I'm going through, I will do the best that I can. And when you do your best, you forget about everything else. You're not looking to the left or the right. You're not comparing yourself to any other person. You're doing your personal best. And in asserting ourselves and speaking up for ourselves, that's so important, is to know where our limits are. And that's important because if you don't know your limits and you're always trying to compare the bar against another person, you will fail miserably. You will feel inadequate. Your self esteem will go down. But that's why being self aware, knowing your personal worth, knowing what you're capable of is so important. So assert yourself, speak over your life. That positive self talk is vital. It's so vital to be able to have enough confidence, enough courage to say, today I'm going to do my best. Today I will do what I can while I can with what I have. See, we're not making excuses. We're just going forward into this world, knowing our worth, doing what we can, being confident, and letting go of what we can't control. We have to release that power trip. We have to release those things in our ego and not allow other people to project their fears and their insecurities onto us. Yes, today we're going to go forward and we're not going to let anxiety rule us. Another thing about asserting yourself is that we have to reduce our stress. How can we reduce our stress is you have to be prepared. Being prepared helps so much with stress. Preparing maybe your meal for the day, preparing your mind for what you believe your day is going to be. Not allowing the situation, not allowing problems, but it's making a roadmap for the day. Today, I'm going to focus my mind on doing the best that I can, being confident, loving myself. And when other people may try to get to you, poke holes in your positivity, don't let them. Don't allow them. That's when you put up your guard. That's when you remind yourself and you confirm, I know who I am. I'm doing the best that I can. And like I said, we will assert ourselves in that way. We have to show up for ourselves, Relaxers family. Nobody will show up for you if you don't show up for yourself. Now, the last point that I want to bring out today is I will assert myself when it comes to all of my relationships. Remember, I need to assert myself more and not just agree with what everybody else wants. That's important in this life. There's many relationships you have. Your immediate family, your friends, romantic relationship, social media, workplace, and etc. And in all of those relationships, you have to confidently be planted firmly and balanced within yourself. That's why the restoration is so vital. You have to restore your mind, and every day you have to remind yourself, every time you wake up, I am alive another day. Today will be a great day. I will love myself. I will stand up for myself. I will do my best, and I will forget about everything else. When we do that, we can confidently move forward in our day, regardless of who we encounter and their anger and manipulation and foolishness. And we just take a deep breath and we breathe out the negativity and we breathe in our positivity, because we know where we land within ourselves. So let's go forward with today and asserting ourselves confidently, loving ourselves, keeping our stress down, and remembering when we get to the end of our day to make sure that we do that virtual plugging and recharging our batteries. Just like you recharge your phone or other electronic devices, we need to recharge our mind. We need to congratulate ourselves, pat yourself on the back. All of the trials that you overcome throughout the day, don't wait for other people to validate. You know your struggles, you knew the hard things that happened to you. And you have to confidently do that for yourself. That's called asserting yourself in your adulthood, showing up for you, and not letting one day pass before congratulating yourself and saying, I did a great job today. I am proud of myself. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's I will assert myself affirmation. Look forward to seeing these every other day and catch up on past episodes. Today is episode 1. Next episode will be on Friday. And go out in this world today, relaxers, with your head up, confident, knowing your worth, and loving yourself. This is Just Relax Now. If you've enjoyed this affirmation, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and have a wonderful day on purpose. Oh, you too.